Some people feel guilty for suffering, but others feel guilty for being okay. And in a world that rarely seems to slow down, having a normal day can start to feel strangely uncomfortable. There's a quiet kind of guilt that can appear even in a stable life. Nothing is actively wrong. Your room's quiet. Your coffee is warm. Your phone is not demanding anything from you. Nobody needs something from you right now. And yet, instead of relief, you feel tension. Not because peace feels bad, because part of you has learned that when other people are struggling, your own calm can start to feel inappropriate. You scroll past hard news, stress, uncertainty, people carrying more than they can explain, people trying to stay functional inside a world that feels heavy. Then you look at your own ordinary moment, and suddenly it feels too soft, too lucky, too untouched. So your nervous system does something subtle. It stops fully relaxing into what is here. Not dramatically, not consciously, just enough to make sure you do not feel too okay while everything around you still feels unsettled. For some people, this becomes a quiet rule. If others are in pain, comfort must be held carefully, almost apologetically. This is not always about one major event. Sometimes it forms through constant exposure. Bad news in your pocket, emergency energy in every feed, another tense headline before breakfast, another heavy story before dinner. After a while, your mind stops treating crisis like an interruption. It starts treating it like the atmosphere. And when that happens, stability can begin to feel unfamiliar, almost undeserved, because somewhere inside, an emotional equation begins forming. If I relax too much, I am not paying attention. If I enjoy too much, I am disconnecting from reality. If I move forward too easily, I must be forgetting what other people are carrying. So even in a stable life, part of you stays slightly braced, not to solve anything, just to remain emotionally loyal to the heaviness around you. That is why ordinary comfort can start feeling strangely heavy. A quiet morning, a clean apartment, a good meal, a normal paycheck, a calm evening. Not because you dislike these things, because some part of you has confused peace with disconnection. When guilt and helplessness stay together for too long, the system often stops responding with full emotion. Not because you do not care, because caring at full volume all the time becomes too much to carry. So the mind adapts, it softens the edges a little. You still notice everything, but you do not fully let yourself feel everything. Not the heaviness, not the gratitude, not even the relief. This is where emotional flatness can become confusing, because from the outside, life may look fine. You are functioning, replying, working, making plans, showing up, but internally something feels muted, like your emotions are behind glass. You are not falling apart, you are also not fully landing anywhere, and that flatness can create even more guilt, because now you are not only asking, why do I feel bad when life is okay? You are also asking, why can I not even feel the good parts properly? The answer is often not selfishness. It is overload. A system that got tired of holding both the emotional weight of the world and the pressure to remain a good feeling person inside it. There is a difference between being informed and being internally fused with every painful thing you see. A big difference. One keeps you human, the other slowly weakens your ability to fully inhabit your own life. And many people never notice when that line gets crossed, because it sounds noble to stay affected, to stay tender, to stay reachable, to never become the kind of person who stops caring. But caring is not the same thing as refusing to let safety reach your body, and guilt is not proof of goodness. Sometimes it is simply what appears when your nervous system does not know how to let stability feel real without treating it like a moral problem. So the issue is not that your life is too normal. The issue is that normal has started to feel emotionally unsafe. And once you see that, something softens. Not into happiness, not into a breakthrough, just into a quieter truth. A calm moment does not erase anyone else's pain. It is simply a calm moment. And maybe that is all it has to be. Some people do not lose their peace because life is unstable. They lose it because peace starts to feel undeserved. And when that happens, the body does not always cry. Sometimes it just goes a little quiet.